Gathered here are the 2023 Activists for Nigeria Must Rise Again initiative at the inaugural Public Education Forum organized by the Labour Party to discuss and proffer solutions to what may seem hydra-headed. One is the issue of fuel subsidy removal and its effect on the nation's economy.
You are welcome. Good afternoon, all.
The guest lecturer, Professor Chijoke, insists on the Labour Union come into partnership with allies in what they see as a critical and indeed crucial time to tackle some of the country's destructive persons.
Labour and its class allies in the struggle must reclaim Nigeria. Labour, whether it's the political party, which is the political wing, of Labour, must do everything with its allies to reclaim Nigeria. Because the story of Nigeria is one that is extremely unhappy. The story of Nigeria is one that is extremely repeating itself. We haven't made progress after the little efforts to build a country in the 60s.
There is more. Comrade Toyin Shokumbi, chairperson, Labour Party, lent his voice to the thorny issue.
And you asked me about fuel subsidy. I'm sure you listened to what the professor said. There's no subsidy. There's no fuel subsidy. It's a scam. And from what has been happening in the country, we know it's the ruling class that wants to keep the masses perpetually down. When you remove subsidy, you have introduced another level of suffering to the Nigerian state. And that's why our principal, His Excellency Peter Obi, is saying we should move from consumption to production and allow the refineries in the country, the existing ones, to work and create new ones so that we can make our own fuel and create not even thousands of jobs, but create millions of jobs so that all Nigerian youths that are doing 419 and all kinds of evil in society can have something meaningful to do.
He is not the only one who is totally crossed on the yo-yo disposition where today the subsidy is said to have been removed, only to return to it again in a seething bowl of confusion. He believes it's time to call a spade a spade.
Why is it that we must import fuel? Why is it that we must import petroleum products when we have crude? What does it take to build refineries? If I were to advise the incoming government, I will insist that refineries must work. The only reason why you have
Comrade Balazaka, a discussant and engineer of Reckon, faults leaders for not taking a final stance on the matter as the Buhari administration pushes the bulk to the incoming one.
In the context of the outgoing or the retiring administration or governance or government, as far as I'm concerned, they have performed below the curve. And to that extent, all we are just hoping is that a lot of lessons have been learned. A lot of lacunas are going to be plugged. And it is our prayer that the incoming government, whoever the Almighty will crown, come 29th of May, 2023, to lead Nigeria or to pilot the affairs of Nigeria, will lead Nigeria right and will lead Nigeria in national interest.
The views given here are for some apt. The true test shall be revealed beginning May 29, when Tinubu will be poised to redeem his promise on the vexed issue. It is dependent, though, on whether or not he's sworn in as president.